Well, hello. This is Sidrus. Welcome to my house in Minecraft. Just thought I'd give everyone a little tour. To start with, this is my melon farm. It's automatic in the sense that it's an auto-harvesting melon farm. So all I have to do is push a button. Some pistons will push all of these melons and pumpkins, push them up. That breaks them off their stem, and then I can just run down the line and harvest all of them like this. Pretty easy way to make food and then get the melons for my lanterns. And then eventually they'll all regrow. So it's not bad. Got a stack and a few melons, and then of course 16 pumpkins. Flag there. I turned a whole bunch of melons back into the melon blocks themselves, but I don't think I'm going to do that much anymore because there's no way to, at least I don't know of a way to take them and get the melon slices back without putting the block down and then breaking it. But when you break it, you're not guaranteed you won't get 9 melon slices back, but it takes 9 to make them, so you wind up losing slices. It's not that big of a deal since, I can make a bunch of them all at once, but So down here, this is my slime farm. This is one level of it. This is the second level. And I got most of this idea. Well, I got the whole idea, I guess, from watching Etho. And he did one of these in his Let's Play. And his works better, but this is adequate for me. The slimes will spawn in here. They will bounce off into the water. The water pushes them along to this spot here. There's some, I have some slabs down here. When the slimes get pushed from the water, they'll push them onto these slabs, and then these music boxes make noise so that I can hear when there's a slime in the area, so I can come and kill it. I get some decent XP from these. I've got, as you can see, I've got 33 levels. Most all of that is from killing slimes down in here. This is my trash dispenser. You just put whatever you've got in here that you don't want anymore, and pull the lever, and it tosses all that stuff into the lava. I haven't figured out quite what I'm going to do with this yet. I thought of turning it into a fireplace or something with the lava, but I haven't quite figured it out. There's a lot more back on this side. This whole thing used to come down here and flow down here to where this lava was, down here, and then all the way over here. I ended up, when I was digging down here to make this slime farm, this whole place started originally as a slime farm, and I've just kind of extended it here and there. But I was digging down here to create this first pad and ran into this huge lava lake, and bit by bit I've pushed it back, and this is all that's left. I got a little pool here. It's got a jukebox, so we can lag in there a little bit. Got a jukebox, can play song if we want, while you're enjoying the water. It also serves as a infinite water source for me. This is the loot end of my mob trap. Just got a bunch of flesh there. Don't really care about that stuff anymore, but at any rate, there's the killing mechanism. The mobs just get funneled down through this stream into the lava where they get burnt to death. And then all their goodies flow down into that little stream there. Yep, there goes a creeper. He's going to demonstrate for us. And like that. He didn't drop anything. Oh, there it did. Little piece of gunpowder. So this has some control levers up here. This one controls the floodgates, which will essentially stops the flow of the water through this main canal here. And it's useful when I'm trying to do maintenance on the canal. Up here, sort of the observation room, you can see there's some mobs down there. This spawner right here is a skeleton spawner. There's a creeper in there. If you look closely, here's the pistons that make up the floodgates and control them there. That lever downstairs. I have lights so that I can stop the spawner if I want to get in here and actually do something with it. The lights are made out of lava and some glowstone. Also in the back, I have a little water feature that pours down over the top of the spawner to stop it from spawning. This door leads out into this cavern, but it also thought I heard a mob. Leads to these piston doors here, where I can get, if I keep the lights turned on the inside of the spawner, I can get access to the spawn pads that way. I forgot about this. This was a temporary access point that I never cleaned up. It takes us up into the top of the spawn pads where all the redstone is that controls the lighting systems. It's pretty simple. You got a lava source block and a piston with a piece of, in this case it's just cobble, that when the lights are off, the piston's engaged, which puts the cobble in front of the source block and stops the lava from flowing. Underneath here is glass. When the piston is disengaged, it pulls that cobblestone out of the way. The lava flows down and lights up. Flows down on top of the glass, and then it lights up the pads below it. This stuff here. There's a source block of water in here somewhere, or 2 or 3 of them actually, and these pistons just either let them flow or don't to drop water down on top of the spawner. And this is pretty easy to see here. This is the glowstone. There's a piece of glass under here. These pistons retract, and the glowstone shines down through the glass to help sort of act like a spotlight. And then this is where all the redstone connects from to the switch. So there's actually another spawner up here, but I don't use it. These are spiders. I get enough spiders in my trap that Maybe I'll have to find something to do with this one, but right now I don't use it. And this is the official entrance, actually. Get a little bit of glass. Might see somebody come down there. Nope, he's over there dying. But anyway, mobs flow over here. This is just sort of an observation point. I need to clean it up. Maybe I'll tackle that. Yep. Lots of goodies. Why aren't you guys coming? There we go. This works whether I leave it up or not. If I leave it up, it just stays back here, and as soon as I drop the lever down, they'll flow in there, and then I can pick them up again. Now this mob trap, I added an extra mechanism to it. So you can have it in loot mode, which is sort of the automatic kill mode. That's where it's set right now. Seems like we got a slime out here. You know, I did think I thought I saw a mob out here. Oop, apparently I did. I'm gonna have to go back and relight this place. Alright, back to the mob factory here. So in the one mode, it sends all the mobs to the automatic killer so I can collect the loot. If, on the other hand, I wish to do XP, I flip the switch, the water flows this way and brings the mobs to this side. And then I can stand back here with a bow and arrow or something, and it's in safe mode right now. So this would be the armed mode. The water would be flowing in here. The mobs collect at the gate, and then I can, you know, hit them with the sword or shoot them with arrows. Works okay. There's some issues with it. First of all, spiders. Obviously, they can just zoom right through this up here. And I've thought about putting a piece of iron gate here and just removing this piston entirely, so that this is the only one that goes up and down. But then some mobs might get stuck here, and then I won't be able to. I don't know. It's not the best design. It's just something I could come up with. And it's all encased with obsidian in case I get a little too close to a creeper and he decides to explode. He doesn't take my whole base with him. Incorporated a mob crusher to help suffocate the mobs a little bit when they get in there, so I don't have to waste a billion arrows trying to kill mobs. I just suffocate them for a while, lift it up, and then shoot them with the arrows. 1 or 2 hits, or even come up here and whack them. Depends on what kind it is. Creepers, I'll stay back. This here is provided as cover from the archers, the skeletons. And the way this works really is you've got just some pistons. Prevent the mobs from accidentally wandering down here. And when there's another set of pistons over here with the stone, there's sticky pistons, there's some stone right there. So when I flip that lever over there, it pushes those stone pistons up, and then these 3 pistons open. That causes the water to flow this way, and the mobs to flow this way as well. There's that. Like I said, I don't really use it that much. It was just more a sort of a proof of concept to see if I could even do it. Automatic diverting of water. So that's the bottom floor. Oh, I also have my little what do you call it? Warehouse, I guess. Sort of proud of this pick here. Not a bad enchant. Got it at level 36. That's what I enchanted that pick at. I've actually spent most of my time upstairs. Started with a chicken farm, and I got to give thank yous to Sava the Aggie, one of the guys on our server. He got a gold pick with Silk Touch and was able to bring me a grass block down here so I could get grass started in the cave. So those are my chickens, and I made a little sheep area here. Using the grass blocks here, just spread it over this way. I don't know, I think I might leave those as white sheep. I don't know if maybe I want to turn these guys to black sheep or some other color. But I've got blue and yellow, pretty much all the colors I need. This is my little fishing hole. Actually, it's the Melon Farm. Use it to fish in. This is the second spawning pad. My mushroom land. All I've got's the one mushroom in it. I read online, and they say it only needs a 5x5 by I think it was 6, but I couldn't get it to spawn in a 5x5 by 6. I ended up making it. I think it's 8x8 by 9 is what it finally spawned in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's 9 by 1. So it's a 9 by 9 by 9. Or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so it's a 9 by 9 by 8. Nope. I hear a slime. There he is. We'll leave him for later. So anyway, yeah, I don't know that it may actually only occupy a 5x5 by 6, but it wouldn't spawn for me unless I put it in a 9 by 9 by 8. So maybe I was doing something wrong. It's entirely possible. Reeds, mainly for when I was trying to build my enchanting room. Now they just kind of sit here. Use them for sugar for potions, I guess. This is my potion room. That's lapis blocks. I just have so much of that I have nothing to do with. And more lapis. Just yeah, dispensers for the ingredients and things. Just pretty simple stuff, you know. Wheat farm. Everybody's got to have a wheat farm. Love me some bread. This is the same principle here. Water pushes the wheat down into these troughs, which funnel them to the center spot that pushes the wheat and the seeds into the cubby, where I can pop it up with the piston. Now there's a problem here. The door opens because these switches power the redstone that's underneath here to run all this stuff. There's all these stone blocks are on top of sticky pistons that the pistons retract and the water flows down. And this switch controls those pistons, but because it's on this block, it's powering this block, which powers the door. So whenever I flip it, the door opens. When I turn it off, the door closes. And that's just because I need to move the switches, but I haven't done that yet. This hallway, I've got there's an abandoned mine down this way somewhere, and other things that I haven't explored. Did a little mining in there to find some resources. I think I found 4 diamond veins along this route when I went there. Just absolutely lucky. And with that enchanted diamond pick, it ended up giving me about 28 diamonds on that run. Let's go kill this guy. I'm doing this wrong. The way it's set up, this really favors the bow and arrow approach. Come over here, shoot them, and then once they're the small slimes, then I can come in here and beat them up. Collect the XP. Some goodies in there. I can at least replace the arrow I used. I hear an enderman. That's no good. Enderman will get in there and move my blocks all around. And I don't keep slimes. I've got a ton of slimes. More slimes than I know what to do with. Same with redstone. Redstone everywhere. So, slimes, bones, and rotten flesh can go in the trash. Care of that. Normally I don't have, normally I just wait till the dispenser gets full and then I empty the dispenser. Let's see, upstairs, I guess that was it, huh? We'd gone around the room. I think this is probably long enough. Next time I'll show you the upstairs, and by upstairs I mean the show you the ground level, not the basement. This is we're deep down. Well, you can see on the, I use what's my light level, and you can see that we're the Z value or the Y value is at 10, so we're pretty close to bedrock down here. There's actually one more spot in this place that I don't ever use. It was the original slime spawner, but whoa, there's the Enderman. How did he get there? He's not supposed to be able to spawn here. These are half blocks. I didn't think they could spawn on half blocks. Maybe he spawned somewhere else. But anyway, you can see the particle effects because we're right down on top of bedrock. Well, there's a piece of bedrock right there. So, this is the through this wall is the canal that the slime farm uses. So next time I'll take you up to the world level so you can see. I've got a house up there, a warehouse, and a slime farm, not a slime farm, a wheat farm. We call him George, so I'll introduce you to George. And maybe we can take a trip into the nether. I did some work in the nether as well. Yep. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later.